this pick right here is a go big or go home. I said 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 go... Okay, I'll shut up. Let's go down, people. Let's start the gun on here. For Moxley Gun on Gaming. Now we got our next prospect profile. Last time we did Justin Jackson. Next one I'm going to do, I have no clue. So today we're going to be doing Harry Giles. Now, if you looked at some mock drafts in the beginning of the season, you may recognize Harry Giles. He, on a lot of people's draft boards, including mine, was the #1 prospect before the season started. There was like 4 guys on my draft board who I really liked. As like, any of them could be #1 and any of them could be #4. The other 3 I've already done prospects profiles on, and they're all going to most likely be top 10 picks. That was Josh Jackson, Jason Tatum, and Dennis Smith Jr. So now we have Harry Giles. Harry Giles, the freshman from Duke, #1 player from his class of 2016, I guess. So he went to Duke. #2 in the class, Jason Tatum, went to Duke. Just there's one difference. Jason Tatum was the only one who really played. Harry Giles barely played. He's battled knee injuries throughout his career, and this could be a high-risk, high-reward pick. Giles can become a nothing with all his injuries. Maybe he's just not talented enough because he didn't really get much minutes. Or his injuries aren't an issue, and he can become a real good player. Because I think Harry Giles, if he doesn't have injury issues, if he goes to the right team, then there you go. He can be a really special player. He was #1 at the beginning of the year. And all because of injuries, not because he sucked. They barely gave him many minutes. He probably put up like 2 points a game. I don't have ESPN on me. I'm going to look it up. Harry Giles. Right there, ESPN. He put up 3.9 points, 3.8 assists, and 11.5 minutes per game. And I don't know how many games he played. I don't think he played too much. Okay, so he had a total of 102 points. So 102 divided by 3.9. Let's ask Siri. 102 divided by 3.9.
About 26.
Okay, didn't give me a whole number. But apparently he played 26 games. I thought he played less. 11.5 minutes. I guess maybe he wasn't talented enough. But he's had knee injuries. He's had a few ACL tears, which is obviously scary. But if he can become something, he can become a really darn good player. A lot of, like, some of these past few years, some of really good draft prospects are big men, and the league might be taken over by big men again, like Anthony Davis and Karl Anthony Towns, both former #1 overall picks, and both of them very well could become Hall of Famers. I mean, in 2013, Anthony Bennett's already in the Hall of Fame, so there goes that. But anyway, potential teams. He could go anywhere from, I feel like, 11 to maybe even in the second round. Because some teams probably ruled out him because of injuries. Even though he was the #1 recruit. Would I leave him out? Heck no. He was the #1 recruit in the class. That tells you something. That actually tells you something. It's a high-risk, high-reward pick. I would not take him in the top 10. Maybe starting around 14 or so, like right outside the lottery. There aren't many hits outside of the lottery. Are there some? Absolutely. Isaiah Thomas was last pick in the draft. Anything's possible. I'm probably not going to feel like putting the KG anything's possible thing. So, anything's possible! There's my Kevin Garnett interpretation. I think I did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But Harry Giles, I really feel like could be something. He may be nothing. He may put up like 2 points a game in his career. After 2 years, he's either going to go to the D-League or Euro League and never come back to the NBA again. But I really feel like he can become something. He can become a very good rebounder. He could put up over 10 a game if he becomes a good player. He can obviously score well. A team I could really see him going to is maybe the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers or the Bulls. Or the Indiana Pacers or the Chicago Bulls. We're going to be picking in the middle of the first round, right where I said it might be smart to pick Giles. They both might lose their franchise players this offseason. If not, Indiana's going to lose theirs next season, so it's even better from Indiana. But Chicago might too. Oh, my lightning just struck. Yeah, there's thunder and rain outside my house. Anyway, because Jimmy Butler and Paul George might be traded, especially Paul George, considering the Lakers are going to get him. Paul George even said the other day, yeah, there's the thunder. I don't know if you could hear it. But if I were one of them, I would take a risk. Take this kid named Harry Giles, and maybe he can become something for your team, and you'll have all those picks you get from those trades. Let's say they do the deal with Boston. They're going to get the 3rd pick, and most likely they'll get the 3rd pick. Pacers, maybe not. Or the Nets pick next year. The Bulls, they could probably get both, because Jimmy Butler hasn't said he wants to leave yet. Paul George did, which I think it might actually be smart for Paul George, because now teams are going to get less for him. So now the Pacers are even going to be even more screwed. Now let's say he gets traded for the Lakers. That'll make the Lakers better. So if he wanted to leave, that was smart. That may look selfish, but that was low-key smart. So hope you all enjoyed the Harry Giles prospect profile. Peace out.